Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you're watching the post market show. And today's market was absolutely volatile, and we saw that the US markets came under profit booking last night, but it was not severe. It was slightly negative. But today, the Asian markets were hugely in the red because the Chinese and the China Taiwan situation is not looking good, and over there we are seeing that the US Nancy Pelosi has gone to visit Taiwan, and the Chinese are boycotting this action, and they are ready to declare war on Taiwan, and even the Taiwan troops are also ready. So things are not looking that good around those areas. So markets were volatile. The Hong Kong index was down almost 3% in the morning, and the Chinese markets were also down. So we have to wait and see how the geopolitical factors play out in that area, because at least in the short term it will have an impact on the market. So that is why the huge volatility in all the markets around the world is what we are seeing. And also the markets have run up quite a bit, and this is where we can expect some kind of profit booking to set in, and especially the people who were riding the trends because of this new development which came up, they would like to book their profits and be on the sidelines. So let us look at the chart for Nifty today and see how the things are playing out over there. We can see this is the 15-minute chart of Nifty 50, and today what happened, the markets opened slightly gap down, but then it recovered in the first 15 minutes, but then came a sharp sell-off till 10 o'clock. The markets acted, it fell, and 70,214 was where it took support, and we had mentioned this area before as well, and markets took support exactly from there. Then it reversed, again it fell, again it shot up, breaking the day's high, going at 17,390, so very close to 17,400, but then came a sharp sell off towards the end, almost 100 points down. Nifty ended at 17,294, but the weighted average price is showing 17,345, and Nifty is up 0.03%, which is absolutely flat. This is a very volatile day for the markets. It made huge up moves on both directions, and that is what has happened in the markets in Nifty today. Coming to Bank Nifty, it has ended in the positive by 0.3%, but it could not, on a closing basis, there was a sharp sell-off, and it could not close below 38,000, but on a closing price basis, we see the weighted average closing is above 38,000, so that is good for Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, same thing, you can see Bank Nifty today it opened with a gap down, then it recovered, again it fell, again there was a sharp recovery of almost 400 points, again there was a fall of around 200 points, again it shot up 400 points, again that fell 300 points after 3 o'clock. Things are looking very, very volatile in Bank Nifty as well, so we have to wait and see how the markets play out in the coming days. Because at this kind of scenario, people are trying to sell the markets at every level, but their stop losses are getting hit, and markets are keeping on going higher. So that is the current situation in the Bank Nifty as well. Talking about other things, we have the Nifty mid caps ending 0.3% in the green, Nifty small caps ending 0.6% in the green. And coming to sectoral indices, let us look at the different sectors. So most of the sectors have ended either in the green or either in the red, so very mixed reaction coming in from the sectors. Talking about the sectors which ended in the negative, we see Nifty IT down by 0.67%, Nifty Reality down 1.69%, and Nifty Financial Services, Nifty Metals slightly down by 0.2%. Nothing significant happening over there. But the sectors which helped the market stabilize today was definitely the PSU Bank index, which is up 2.6%, SBI contributing to the rally. It is very close to its all-time high, SBI, State Bank of India. So 2.68% is up. The Nifty PSU Bank index is up, so definitely that helped the markets move higher, especially Bank Nifty crossed 38,000 on the back of SBI and Kotak Bank. Nifty Energy is also higher, 1.09%. So these were the two top gainers sector wise. So Nifty PSU Bank Index and Nifty Energy. Now coming to some stocks for the day, we can see Reliance is up 0.38% today. So it tried to move up. There was a slight sell-off happening. Zomato doing very well, up 20%, up by 9.25 rupees. Now it is at 55.55. So very good to see Zomato going back up to its original levels, but it's again, there is a huge journey ahead, but it's good to see that it is trying to recover at least. So the first resistance should come around 61.25. That is where the last swing high is, and if that is broken, 172, that is the price you can watch out for in Zomato. So these are the levels to watch out for in Zomato. Apart from that, SBI, we talked about this. It is very close to its all-time high of, I think it is 548. Yes, 548 is its all-time high, and we have to wait and see. It's just a matter of time before that place is taken out. It's just 7 points away from here. So SBI most likely can take away its all-time high. I think its results is expected on 5th of August. So before its results, it is let's see how much it can run up, and things are looking positive over there as well. Coming to other sectors, we have HDFC Bank. Today it did not do so well. 1430, it is down 1.1%. But Kotak Bank doing really well. It is above the sorry about that. It is above its resistance level, and today, if you are following the Telegram channel, we have placed a bullish trade above this level when this level was broken, 1862, and we're expecting at least an up move till 1950. So definitely Kotak Bank looking very strong. Then we have Power Grid also. We updated this trade also in the Telegram channel, and this is a classic W pattern forming. You can see the markets are breaking out from these levels, and that is why we have taken this trade, hoping we can see good volumes are also coming in the market. So from there you can expect a good move at least towards 235 to 230 levels, at least for the short term. So this is Power Grid and Kotak Bank. Both of them have been updated in the Telegram channel. So definitely, if you are doing the trade, keep the stop losses and targets in place and then trade. Apart from that, ITC, we know that it came out with its results today, and in the first candle it shot up to 316, but then it got sold off and it closed around 9.95, so 310. That is what we are seeing in case of ITC. So these were some of the stocks for the day. Now if you look at FII, DII buying and selling activities, both of them have turned net buyers. 825 crores by FII on the buy side, and DII also contributing 117.79 crores on the buy side. So both of them have turned net buyers. That is definitely good to see in the markets. Apart from that, talking about nifty movers, Kotak Bank, Hindustani Unilever, Reliance, Asian Paints, SBI, Maruti, these were the top gainers in Nifty 50. Top losers include HDFC Bank, HDFC. So HDFC twins have dragged the markets. Apart from that, ICICI Bank, Infosys, all of these have dragged the markets on the downside. So this is the overall picture in the Indian markets. Let us move to the global markets and see how things are playing out over there. The German markets have been quite flat with a slight negative bias. It is down 0.23% today. Same with French markets, down by 0.4%. UK markets, right now this is the UK futures, it is negative 0.1%. And very interestingly, the US markets are all falling, and the fall seems to be aggravating with each minute, because the markets it opened with a gap down, and it opened a huge red candle forming in the first 15 minutes. Then market tried to stabilize from there, tried to move up, broke the day's high, showing very good strength, but then Dow Jones from here it started falling. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 6 candles, and that means for the last 1.5 hours it has been falling, and we have to see if this low, the day's low, is broken. Then you can expect further bearishness in the US markets, and this is again purely due to the tensions happening in the China-Taiwan situation. Nasdaq is also there. Nasdaq, same thing happening. Nasdaq was very much in the green, but then now it has come down in the red, 0.3% in the red. S&P 500, same thing happening. S&P 500 is also falling. So things are not looking that great. Volatility index is shooting up again, 4% up. US VIX, India VIX is up 6%. So volatility index is up around the world. Coming to commodity sectors, the crude oil prices are at 95.04. Nothing significant happening there as well. It is on the downside, so that is very good. But Our local cues are very strong. Dollar index, although it is shooting up, Indian rupee looks stellar at 78.57. So things are looking really good for the Indian rupee. It has gained almost 1.5 rupee in the last few days, because it was trading around 80 a few days back, but now it is at 78.57. So all those who are taking short positions expecting the rupee to get stronger, at least you could expect a downward move till 77.87. This is where the first level of support is there for the markets, so it is likely that the markets can come down to this level. So definitely keep this in mind, and you can trade the currency as well. Apart from that, SGX Nifty is indicating 17,361. If you open up the 15-minute chart of SGX Nifty, you can see that a huge fall coming up in SGX Nifty. It was at one point of time against at 17,438, but since the US market started selling off, we are seeing a sharp sell off in the SGX Nifty as well. So it is almost flat right now, but we have to see how the US markets end. That is more important. Now talking about the way ahead for the markets, at least for tomorrow and day after. This is the 4th August expiry. OI data says that markets are likely to remain slightly bearish, not bearish that much, but 17,500 should not be crossed on the upside, because huge amount of call OI have been added. On the put side, we have 17,200 as a strong level of support, and in between we have 17,300 straddle. This is around trading around 180 rupees premium. So 17,480 on the upside, 17,120 on the downside is the level of the people who are selling call and put both at 17,300 levels. That is the option based, OI based analysis. And Bank Nifty, same thing. What is happening is 38,000 has been broken today, but we have seen no call unwinding happening at that level. People are still sure that 38,000 will not be broken till 4th of August, that is this week's expiry. So although the market shot up, people have instead they have started selling puts to manage their positions, and the straddle is priced around 500. So 37,500 to 38,500. If market trades anywhere between this range, the people are likely to stay profitable. So Bank Nifty again, it looks bullish. 1.34 is the put call ratio. It has increased from yesterday. So Bank Nifty looking bullish, but again we're expecting a range bound market in both Nifty and Bank Nifty. And even the price action also shows the same thing, that you can see there are sellers trying to bring down the market, but they are not able to do so. So if we draw a trend line from here, we can definitely see that this trend line is going to act as an important level of support, a dynamic level of support. So markets have been following this trend line from 29th of July. So definitely you can draw this trend line, and if any 15-minute chart breaks, the candle breaks this trend line and trades downward, we can expect a bearish move. And obviously you can keep the important levels of support as 17,220. Then we can expect 17,120, 17 and 17,000. These are the important level of supports to watch out for Nifty in case this trend line is broken. And on the upside, 17,390 to 400, then 17,430 and 17,500. These are the levels you should be watching out for Nifty. Coming to Bank Nifty, you can see you can draw another trend line, and this trend line is steeper, and again same logic is prevalent here as well. As long as the trend line is respected, we can expect the markets to take support around this trend line and move forward. But in case this is broken, we can expect a downward move in Bank Nifty as well. So Bank Nifty, there are multiple supports at different levels of, let's say 37,630, and then we have 37,800, then we have 37,300. So multiple levels of supports are there in Bank Nifty. So we have to wait and watch when this trend line is broken, because the sellers are trying to bring down the markets. That has not been the case today. So we have to wait and watch when this trend line is broken and when the markets turn bearish. So going ahead, definitely Bank Nifty, Nifty both are likely to remain volatile, but should trade within a tight range. So Nifty 17,200 to 17,500, Bank Nifty 37,500 to 38,500 is the expected range for the markets. So let us see where the US markets end, because the things that are happening over there is very important. At least the China-Taiwan situation things are looking quite serious over there. So that will be impacting the markets, like I already said in the show. So we have to wait and see the outcome of that, and at least for the short term, where the US markets end, and more importantly, how the Asian markets are reacting tomorrow to the recent developments. And with that, we will join for the pre-market show tomorrow morning, and we will see how the markets are reacting and what are the likely levels where markets can open. So until that time, have a very good night, and thank you for watching.